This video is being recorded on OBS, and I'm just messing around with it to see what's what. Now, when I first downloaded OBS, I couldn't get it to work because I'm an idiot, and I just didn't know what or how to do it. And so I bounced around certain different websites. I checked out a few different YouTube videos, and I still couldn't get it. I mean, they did a fine job explaining what's what, but not necessarily like they were explaining to somebody that was already familiar with it. And I wasn't familiar with it at all. So I finally came across a YouTube channel that's run by a guy named DMOGUL. And he had a video that explained it like he knew. I need to explain this to people because there's people out there like me that need it explained to them like they're 5, right? They need it explained like piece of paper and a crayon and an intricate, detailed model that's easy and intuitive, easy to understand. So, and that his video did all that. Like, he broke it down simple enough that even a Polish guy like me, a trucker, can understand it. And so that's what I'm doing here with this. Just messing around with OBS, seeing how it works, seeing if it's viable to use. I'm guessing it's not, and not because OBS is rubbish and not because my camera's rubbish, because the camera's fantastic, but I think my computer is just too old to keep up with it. Although the CPU says it's only at 62%, recording at 720p, 30 frames a second. But maybe something's off on my settings on the camera. I don't know. I've never used a program like OBS, so this is all learning curve. Now, the autofocus on the camera is set to stay focused on my eye, whichever eye is the clearest. That's my trailer reefer unit starting up. But the focus and everything seems pretty snappy. I mean, obviously, if I put my hand there, it can still see my eyes, so it's not going to focus on my hand. You'd have to cover up my face entirely, and then it'll focus like this. But as soon as it sees my face, well, maybe not. Oh, it's hunting. Yep, right on my face. Try this. I could probably see through the little teeth of the comb. Maybe if I cover up my eyes. No. Hand. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why does this dickhead have a comb when he doesn't have any hair? Well, I'll tell you. Interesting story, actually. It's not interesting, just to me. Well, even that's a stretch. But I keep it right here in my pocket. And whenever I manage to find myself in a particular situation where I get to unleash my wit and I nail it just right, I reach into my pocket, I pull out the comb, and I do one of these. Hey. I don't do that, but I think I'll start. It's actually for my because sometimes it gets a little crazy, and I comb my facial hair so it looks nice and neat. Because even though I am a trucker, I don't want to look like a trucker. Not that there's anything wrong with looking like a trucker, I just prefer not to. Alright, so I have some media preloaded in here, and I'm just going to pop it up on screen to see how that goes. So, hit that little eye, and there's a picture. That is a picture I took in Oregon on Highway 126. Very beautiful, winter wonderland, if you're into that sort of thing. So we can get rid of that, and then we could pop up this media source, which is just a random video that I took on the 4th of July of us setting off our cheap fireworks. Now, I noticed when I started that, my CPU jumped up to 77.5%. Now, I don't even know if there's any audio on that video, but it's very choppy. I think my computer is just too rubbish and too old to handle all this. But jump around here and there. Alright, so there's that. We'll see how that works when that's all done, so I can get rid of that media now. And I have one more piece of media. Some of you might recognize this. Oh! That is the original video. I still have the original file. So that, okay, so when it stops, it disappears itself off the screen. Okay. So I just might have to wait to actually use OBS when my computer isn't quite as shit, which I plan on upgrading my computer later this year. So now I could delete these off of here, so those are done. Yeah, because before what I would do is I would open a file, like I can open this, and I just learned that I could just upload media straight to OBS instead of doing a window capture, and then it gives me like a list of all sorts of weird shit. So like there, right? But then it obviously has the bar up top that I don't want. But I guess I could also make myself smaller and like put myself in the corner and make this huge. Oh, I put that back there. The hell is that? Okay. I've heard, I mean, I'm right outside of Nellis Air Force Base, and I've heard the jets flying around ever since I got here. And I took on my camcorder, and I was hoping to, you know, get some shots of them flying around, but it's so damn overcast and cloudy, I couldn't get shit. So I'm going to end this here, and now obviously I don't know what this came out like. I'm going to have to throw this in the editor and put the audio and the video together. And hopefully, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be good because it is pretty choppy. And I maybe it won't translate to the finished product. Or maybe it will, but we will see. Anyways, thank you for watching. And thank you! Huge shout out to DMOGUL. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have probably never got this shit working right. And I would have become frustrated and just thrown my computer. Nah, I probably wouldn't have done that. Not the type of person. But I do want to say thank you to DMOGUL. Now, if you... I mean, go check out his channel. DMOGUL has a fantastic channel. I mean, it's my kind of thing. He reviews tech. He reviews, like, different tech-related products. He makes cool little cinematic videos showing the features of cameras. He recently had a series of videos related to the Canon C70 cinema camera, and I was super jealous on that one because it's a really, really, really nice camera. And he's got all sorts of stuff. I mean, go check out his channel. Give it a peep. Might be your thing. Maybe it won't be, but just go ahead and give him a look. And if you do like his content, be sure to subscribe to his channel. In fact, you can take the sub you have for my channel and give it to him. That'd be cool too. I'd be fine with that. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. Oh, that. I'm sure some of you saw that. That is a microphone with a dead cat or rat tail. I'm not sure the proper name, but yeah, I do record my audio and video separately. Yeah, I think this is really giving my computer a workout, because now it's cranking at almost 100%, and it's probably you could hear the fan in the audio too. I just need a better computer. That's all. I tell you what. Anyways, thank you for watching, and go check out DMogul's channel. There will be a link to it at the end of this video, as well as down in the description. Adios. Have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever time of day it is for you. I don't know where you live. Tell me down in the comments where you're from, and I don't know. We'll just know more about each other. I'm from United States. Do svidania.